Yo, what's good with it, yo? We back with another one. We're going to reaction video to the Rockets versus Lakers game. Hey, LeBron getting teed up. Ime Udoka being thrown out. Hey, let's talk about it, y'all. Yo, what's good with it, y'all? Welcome back to A1 Hoop Zone. Y'all already know what to do, man. Smash that like button, sub to the channel if you're new. Hey, let's get into it, man. We got ourselves a reaction video to the Rockets versus the Lakers game. We all know Lakers came out victorious as I predicted in my prediction video. Make sure you go check that out if you haven't already. Lakers won that 107 to 97, improving to 12 and 9. Houston dropping below 500 to 8 and 9. Um, we'll give y'all the numbers quick, man. Then we're gonna go ahead and get to the whole point that kind of prompted the essence of this here video, this reaction video to it, man. So Brian had himself a pretty quiet night, man. He played 35 minutes, 16, 7, and 4. Not too bad. AD had himself a typical AD night, 27, 14, and 3. And then we had four other players that scored double digits. So it was definitely a well balanced scoring attack from that perspective. The shooting part of it, yeah, I'll take it. Shooting slumps come and go. It's a long season. That's something that definitely happens. If you played the sport of basketball, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Um, on the flip side for the Rockets, excuse me, a quick rundown of that. I almost said Raptors because I saw Fred VanVleet. I always every time I see his name, it's taking some getting used to seeing him in the Rockets jersey. Man, it's weird. I'll be honest with y'all, it's real weird to see it, but nonetheless, man, he's showing up and showing out over there. He had 22, 7, and 5. You know what I mean? So he's showing up. He's doing his part. Singun, their center. Hopefully, I didn't butcher his name too much, man. He had 21, 13, and 5. And then Jalen Green, 10.7 and 2. The thing is with Jalen, man, I feel like he's either A, taking a step back, or B, he's just trying to find his niche in his new offense now, where obviously Fred VanVleet is the face of this team, along with Sengun, the center, who's showing up, and he's been putting up some consistent big numbers for them as well. Now the thing with Jalen Green, he's still a young, extremely young player. He needs to focus and increase his level of game. And he needs to be more efficient with scoring, attack the rim. He needs to do the things that had people raving about him prior to Fred VanVleet getting there. You know what I mean? A lot of people, you know what I'm saying, was kind of, I wouldn't say hyper or super sold on Jalen Green, but they could see the athleticism, they could see the scoring ability and things like that. So it's time for him to take a leap and improve upon his game and show that he can be that star two guard that you know what I'm saying, that can play along with Fred VanVleet, and they can, what I'm saying, they can be a headache to some teams. You know what I mean? Be something dangerous, be an underdog. You know what I'm saying? Like be one of those teams where it's like you don't want to see that team, because at any point in time that if they get hot and they stay hot, they got three players that can put up 30 plus at any given moment. You know what I mean? Type thing. So it's like I need him to figure out what's going on with him, man. Get himself out of the slump, because again, he went from averaging over the damn near over 20 points to all of a sudden he got 10 points. You know what I mean? And it's like consistently been that way against this Fred getting there. So maybe it's again getting used to things. You got Dillon Brooks there. Um, I mean, let's be honest. We know damn well Dillon Brooks is not no. He ain't gonna be your three guard and taking you to a championship or taking you deep in the playoffs. You don't expect him to do a bunch of scoring or nothing like that. That's definitely not his MO, nor should it be the responsibility that they think should be happening. So, his whole MO and who he is as a person has always been known like a defender, kind of like that annoying bug, that annoying fly at the cookout type thing. You know what I mean? That's his reputation. He is not known for scoring whatsoever. But again, he's known for antagonizing and playing defense is more of his niche and what he's known for. So he got to get back to that. But to the meat and bones of this thing, man, the whole situation of Cam Reddish getting teed up because he walked up on bumped into a guy going to shoot some free throws, which again kind of I don't know what the point was. I think he had already got teed up and just was kind of feeling some type of way and was walking back, and he bumped into him and they exchanged some words, whatever the case may be. But bro, you up by 15 points with 8.5 to go in the fourth quarter. You know what I mean? So it's like all them and with our history as far as like, and I say our, I'm a Lakers fan if y'all didn't know, with the history of how we do it, man, it's like that's a whole lot of time left in the game. A couple baskets being made, you got yourself down to a single digit game, and my team has absolutely blown leads in the past. So that's just an asinine play to make. But on the flip side of that, you know what I'm saying, the breadcrumb leading up to leading up to the whole thing is that the funny thing was that prompted, I guess, Ime Udoka to have some words with LeBron, and him and LeBron exchanged some words, and Ime got his second technical, so he got thrown out of the game, and LeBron got a technical, so he was kind of just, you know what I'm saying, having the last word with the win and staying in the game. But it's like, hey, Ime got to calm himself down, man. I mean, your team was at 500, you know what I mean, they one game below. They play hard each and every night out and things like that. You know what I mean? He's definitely a great, good coach. I should say, not great. Definitely good coach. One of the I would say one of the better coaches in the league. But he's lucky to have a job in the league. We know what happened in the past, and it's like, bro, last thing I'm gonna be doing is arguing on a goddamn Saturday night in a game where I'm down 15. I already got one technical, so you use that technical to probably get your team fired up and get them back into it and something, you know what I'm saying, refocus and lock in, whatever the case may be. Getting thrown out by 15, that's gonna do one or two things. It's gonna halt the momentum of the run your team potentially is going on, or it's gonna, you know what I'm saying, or it might fire them up. But at the same point, how the game was, it wasn't trending in the direction that the Rockets was gonna walk him down. You know what I mean? So he got himself an early night to the shower room, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, bro, you can't be out here exchanging words with players, especially one that's done did more than you have. I mean, I know your shining moment was way back when you was with San Antonio, you know what I'm saying, playing under Coach Pop. That's kind of the only thing that most people might know the history of Ime Udoka for outside of the negative history with Boston. I'm not gonna speak too much of that, but it's just saying like, bro, come on, man. Come on, man. Your team needs you to be out there. Use those moments as coaching moments and in the moment situations of coachable time. You know what I mean? It's a coachable moment for you. Why? You got a young team. Your team is down by double digits. That is getting feisty on the court. You can tell use these in the situational basketball thing. That's what you're there for. That's what you say. You got to be able to keep a level head, man. Brown, on the other hand, yeah. I mean, I don't even know what to say about that. He got some choice words from time to time and things like that. It was kind of funny to me, but that normally happen either when they up big or, you know what I'm saying, somebody keep chirping and he tired of hearing them chirp, you know, type of thing. But I'm curious to what was said between the two, but more so don't really care. It's just more, like I said, it's more of a coachable moment for him to utilize that for his team, man, and be able to go out there and tell them isn't play, working on plays, you know what I'm saying, testing lineups and things of that nature, trying to get this win. I mean, it was there within reach of being down by 15, 8.5 to go in the fourth. Technical just happened, so you was gonna get a free throw, and then you actually were gonna get two more free throws because it actually was a foul on the play as well. So you got an opportunity to get 3 points with no time coming off the clock, so you could have knocked the game down to 12. Got a stop, got another bucket. You know what I mean? Y'all see where I'm going with this? So he had a chance to use that, but again, man, he decided to have some choice words with Bron for no reason. but but yeah, man. So again, it's one of them nights, man. But that's all I got for y'all, man. I appreciate you stopping through. Make sure you hit that like button, sub to the channel if you're new. Leave a comment in the comment section. I'll be sure to respond to each and every one of y'all. Let me know what you think. Was it necessary? Was it warranted? Because it didn't seem like a heated discussion or a heated situation. But I guess the refs, he was standing right there, so he heard the language being used, and so he got him up out of there. So y'all let me know what you think, man. But again, I appreciate y'all stopping through. And, as always, I'll be back at y'all with another one, man.